Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Today I'm going to do my guild brawl battles, and I'm fighting in Diamond with the Alpha Beta Fray, and this is in Tier 4, which means that we're getting probably, if we finish where we usually finish, we're talking 150 SPS and about 5,000 merits, something in that ballpark. And there's way higher performance or opportunities if you excel at this tier, but it is very difficult to excel. So this level of competition is very significant. I'd say this is my favorite part of the game because one, there's like, it feels like there's substantial stakes here, but two, there's a cumulative and community centered like effort here where your whole guild is pulling in the same direction to have the maximum sort of reward. And then there's the bragging rights, like my guild versus your guild. So I'm loving it. I hope you stick around for this one. But if you're new to my channel, my name is Dwayne Cunningham and I go by Infidel1258, but you can just call me 12. And if you leave comments or questions below on any of my videos, and if those comments or questions turn into videos, I'll give you a raffle ticket for a free plot of land that we're giving away later this year. And cover Splinterlands all day, every day. So if that sounds interesting, make sure you like and subscribe. Okay, let's get into it. I just did some rentals. Maybe I'll quickly show you what I'm up to. We're doing Alpha Beta Fray. So the summoners we're rocking with, we got Malric, Alric, Lyanna, Tyrus is level 7, Peak Rider, Cryptmancer, Selenius Guy, and Archmage Arius. In the many situations, Archmage or Alric are probably going to be sufficient for this fray. Sufficient is not the right word. They are going to solve a lot of problems, and they're going to be a lot that I lean on. But there are so many situations too where each of these other ones will have their niche and their moment. So it depends on the fray and the circumstances. Like everything in Splinterlands, it's like, what's the rule set, what's the mana cap, etc. Definitely my aces though are those two. And I think I've got pretty well everything from a monster perspective that one would want. Yeah, I mean, it's strong. That's just my legendaries, but I mean, as you can see, strong legendary monsters. But let's just move into it. 5 hours left in the guild brawl. So we may see, without extra editing, all of the battles. It's possible. I doubt it. Usually 5 hours left. Most people have submitted their battles, but not everyone. Let's find out. Alpha Beta Diamond level, which is max cards, up against Camp Kunst, 750,000 POW. Okay, Earthquake, Noxious Fumes, Fog of War. It would be great to have a flyer that self-heals, that's even immune. There's no immunity in Alpha Beta, low mana cap. Tempted to go. Let's have a quick peek at what this would look. You know, this is probably where I'm going, because 3 mana versus 5. I could do that. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, we give the Inspire. These are all gonna die, but does she end up getting kills? Does my opponent put a bunch of little minions in front and put like a cube in the back? If so, I might get 2 kills, and then I'd be slapping a cube, which is gonna have all these extra hit points dying on it. Oh, you know what? Those are just gonna hurt me. This is maybe, if my opponent does this, this is probably good enough. But what if they try something entirely different? What else can I do here? That's a self-heal. That's a self-heal. I like this better. The other one might work. This one feels more likely and secure. We've got the Screeching Vulture even with the Scavenge. We got the self-heal. Yes, the Noxious Fumes and the Earthquake. Hang on. Oh my goodness. That's... Yeah, we have enough hit points that theoretically we can survive that. I'm gonna do this. See, he tried the Quora move. And he was probably hoping I was going to do a cube, right? Like if I did exactly, I think we're probably okay. We'll see. But I like my odds. I wish I could hear your guys' thoughts real time as you're looking at this screen. Because his magic damage is reduced by my void. I have a self heal. I'm getting earthquake damage and poison damage is 4. Plus I'm getting hit by another 2. Plus maybe that's going to hit me, which is another 2. That's 8 damage. And then 1 more from the magic. Oh, and 1 more from the melee. That's a lot of damage. Core is not going to kill me though. And I don't think I'm going to die in the first round. I really need my Screeching Vulture to land on the Brownie. And he has a 40% chance or 30% chance to dodge me. Oh yeah. My bad, dude. No opportunity attack because that doesn't work anymore. Fog of War doesn't do that any longer. And he's going to get the... He didn't get the kill. I had just enough hit points. Oh. The Scavenge is so helpful, man. Scavenge, that's why Dr. Blight is so broken. And he's, you know, broken's an exaggeration, but Dr. Blight is amazing. Why? Because it has Scavenge. And even though, combined with the camouflage, right? And so it just is allowed to do that. It's allowed to sit in the back and collect hit points. And right there, my Screeching Vulture not being attackable, but quickly climbing up to 7 hit points in that first position. It was like a full tank by the time I got there. Let's keep going. 42. Oh, hang on. In my enemy arena. So 41 mana. Everybody's got snipe. No heals. Magic only. Okay. Magic only. Magic only. So then we probably want to go over here, right? But then if we do this, we get the dragon options, which is interesting. But let's look at... You know, we'll go like this, and then we go blue, and just see what our options are. You know, swiftness is huge, slow, another swiftness. Right there is a lot of speed manipulation. Ooh. See, this is really exciting with the double strike, and of course the bloodlust, but you know what the problem is? My opponent knows I'm going to do magic, and she doesn't have a reflection shield. And so... I have to be really prepared. Like double blast is really smart. And then we bring Ruler of the Seas. It would be great to bring a tank. Is there a healer of some nature? No, there's no magic healer, is there? There is one on the white team. Quickly. We got to quickly see this. Boom. Boom. Yes, I know. Boom. 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 See, I've lost Oh, there's no heals. There's no heals. My bad. My bad. Hang on. Do I like this though with the Katie? Because I skipped the... Everybody's got snipe. There's 2 healers on that team right there, but... Yes. Okay. Boom. And then... Life Leech. And 3 more. Slow. And Affliction's irrelevant. Blind is irrelevant. This is probably it's gonna kill itself, but is it worth it with the big bomb? The one... No, I like this. Weaken and... Very similar teams. Although he brought the strengthen. He went Larissa. I've got to strengthen. I've got to weaken. I've got a big off tank with the silence. I should have put him there. That was a lack of, that was probably a lack of, you know, running out of time a little bit, like, and not really thinking it all through, to be 100% honest. But I wanted the undead priest here because it was like, I don't really care if it dies. It's not pivotal to my offense. I probably, if I really had, let's say 30 more seconds to think this through, and switching between teams was important to me to try and look at my options. But, you know, if I had 30 more seconds on the black team, I would have stuck black. I remembered the options here with blue. I didn't like that as much as this, but I would have put him in the 4th spot. Let's see what happens. I got greedy and so did he. We both put our gold dragon in that 2nd position. And I think I, for one, wish I put him in the 1st. Because the prismatic energy has the void, which would have been a more resilient secondary, like, main tank. And I say main tank because of the snipe function, the target practice rule set. I have 2 life leechers. So I like that. Depends on does my black dragon get 1 more shot off? That's huge. Now he is going to kill me and bloodlust, but we are going to snipe him down. He goes first, but he can't kill me. Yeah, we got this. See, the life leeches that I brought were really, really pivotal. Death was the team. I think I could have done that team better, but that was an amazing, that was the right move. Obviously, I mean, we won, but just Death has the extra hit points that Death often has more stats on each monster than some of the other splinters might, but the other splinters have a better monster. But that's often in conjunction with the fact that blue might have a better magic team than black does. But black has individually better monsters that have more stats, more hit points combined with damage output than the blue team has. But you bring in an Alric and suddenly it transforms the entire story. And then the blue team starts winning that conversation. But when you bring in a dragon summoner like Arius that gives you that magic buff anyways, it's now, yeah, I mean, that Phantom Soldier is an example of it. Like, it has 9 hit points, it has silence, it has 4 damage output, I think. 5 with the extra from the summoner. Thorns to scratches. So I think we go magic here. Oh, melee only. Triple, so I'd like to do speed then. 55 mana. Armor is going to be really helpful. Armor only. So let's check out Peak Rider. Well, hang on a second. We probably got to look at Cryptmancer because it make more sense. Even though the armor is huge, you know, nerfing their magic output, their speed, and their hit points. I gotta seriously consider that. Tempted to bring out Titania Blade and bringing that summoner that increases her archery damage and just hoping that she just drops enough bombs in the background to do, you know what I mean? I think I want to just like tank up in the front. Everyone's got thorns. So I'm okay with putting like a goblin mech in the background. In the event that my opponent does a sneak attack, the armor and the hit points are gonna thorn my melee opponent. But also, if he doesn't do a sneak attack, my goblin mech's gonna come to the front and have a chance to fight later on. And I've got like tank with the healer buried, and Titania's gonna be dropping some archery. So I think this is the way. But I stuck with the Cryptmancer and didn't go the archery because I wanted to nerf my opponent more than I wanted to add one more archery to one monster. But if that archery is going to help, and it might end up bloodlusting him, we'll see. He does have a sneak with the poison, but we are going to thorn damage him to death. I like my odds. I've got lots of heals. He doesn't have nearly as much. I've got way more hit points. He doesn't have nearly as much. That's a big poison for him. His stun on me is frustrating. That's the thing with LOD versus LOD. Like, who gets the first stun? And I didn't stun there. He retaliates. Who gets the retaliates? Who doesn't get the stun? You know? We both die. Ends up being moot. It's possible to just roll, right? Like, you retaliate. He doesn't. You stun. He doesn't. So we are going to kill his Skeleton Assassin with our Goblin Mech, which is totally, in my opinion, fine exchange because I still have archery just dropping bombs, and there's a Bloodlust right there. We have a heal that's healing. We got a heal that's healing. We got another heal with a retaliate. Yeah, this is over. We're off to a strong start with the 3-0. The Pegasus would have been a strong contender for the second position, but remember, there's thorns damage. The Pegasus would have killed itself on the thorns that it would have been fighting. So for me, using the thorns as my main attack, I've just allowed my team to be really resilient and to stay alive longer. I'm giving double heals to the haunted spirit, double heals to the Hydra, and I don't even care that I'm not going to have a main attack and a reach attack. I'm okay with doing less damage output because I know that my thorns is going to pull them down. Plus I have archery coming from the rear. So it only was 2, but it ends up being, it got that 1 kill and it's helpful. Keep going. Okay, melee again. Sneak. Everybody's got sneak. You got the holy protection. Limited damage output. This is tough. This is real tough. These ones. I think we probably go over here because of the mana. So you go like this, everybody gets a sneak, right? Maybe the Orello is allowed to do what it needs to do. You could you go that way, and then you got 3 more mana over here. This could be an interesting, right? Of course, that would be really huge, really significant. I think that might be the play. And my Cobalt Miner is not as legit as I want him to be. I want Orello to stay alive, but frankly, Exploding Dwarf is more important. So the question is like that. Do you do that? And then really, another question is like, do you just like, I could just put in a bunch of little nerds maybe. No, we want a tank. I think this is the best play. Cockatrice in the first could be interesting because of the Holy Shield, because everyone's going to be sneaking, and then maybe the Serb in the back for the retaliate option. But I'm kind of hoping that my Cockatrice does some dodging, right? Flight, dodge, 6 speed. I didn't bring a sneak. I didn't bring a slowdown or whatever, but yeah, let's go like that. Yeah, I knew Thorns is there, which of course is going to hurt my Exploding Dwarf. But remember, we do have 1 Holy Protection. Will he retaliate on me? And if so, will I retaliate back again? He's got more speed over here with the poison and the retaliate. I got the retaliate and the heal. Again, like we said with the last battle with the Lord of Darkness versus Lord of Darkness, who retaliates more? Who lands the shots? He got his retaliate. I didn't get one. That's a big bomb. Does he retaliate me? Do I retaliate? Oh, okay. He landed. Now, will I can land. Oh, the chicken got me? Dude, I need to hit this shot right here. That's a double kill. Good, but I'm going to die. But that, nah, and it is over because the poison landed on first round. Maybe if the poison doesn't land on first round. Did I not have a... I didn't play a chicken there, guys. That was a big L, right? That was a one. That was a double heal, a double shield that I didn't play. Okay, enrage, scatter shot. Tempted to go melee. Because of the enrage. You know what? Let's have another peek at. Let's look at what we can do here, blast wise. Boom, 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 and all these guys are getting buffed, all of them. Now I want to speed manipulate. Tempting, tempting, tempting for the speed manipulation, tempting for the blind, tempting for the main tank opportunity. Oh man, I think we need like a proper tank, but mind you, enrage. I think we have to pull back on the electric eels and put something like more meaty in there, because my real win condition is letting these blasts do what they need to do. Tempted to do that just for the extra meat shield, really. The stun is huge though too. Headwinds, poison, man, these are great option, great option, great option, great option. Strengthen and triage is really helpful. Ooh, the armor and the heal, that's what we need. We need armor and we need heal. Triage would be really... I'm tempted to lose the pirate archer, bring the strengthen and the triage. I think we got to, because the triage is going to be really potentially really helpful, because the scatter shot, my opponent's not going to know where their own shots are landing. Therefore, maybe you hurt me, but you don't finish me. The triage comes in and holds me up. I like this. Ah, too bad. Keep going. Okay, so we got 2 of our battles ready to go. So we'll watch. Let's see. Alakari 1, 2, 3. Which one was this? Okay, this one was the one. Oh, another one just popped through. Palakari is the one where I don't really remember this one. I think this is a scatter shot. Yeah, I picked the mermaid, remember, because of the strengthen and the triage, and this is a scatter shot rule set. He's got 1, 2 blasters. He's got the tank heal and the inspire, which is dangerous for me, of course. But man, it'd be nice to see my ruler of the seas just go pop and delete, or pop, delete. He's got 1, 2 slows. And I've got 1 speed manipulation. This could get ugly fast, because he has 2, he has a weaken over here, which is going to make my little squishies super vulnerable. Yeah, this is scary. This is going to take some luck for me to get through this one. But where this drops is going to matter. You know, if this has got piercing, first of all. Second of all, it's got stun, so it can silence, just absolutely end the elemental phoenix, if that's, or the gold dragon. If it hits either of these targets or here, probably 4 out of 6 of his targets are really pivotal. Any black dragon, elemental phoenix, gold dragon, hydra. If we stun any of those, that's a really positive move in my direction. Plus, we have 3 blasters. He's got 2. It's all going to depend where the scatter shots land. Let's see. Scatter shot and rage. The enrage is going to make the hydra go wild too. He's got trample. Oof. And out of all the places he could land, like the very first, that's like the worst place I could have landed, and I didn't stun it. Every place I'm landing is like non-finishing, and absolutely optimally the worst possible landing spots. I'm hooped. At least I got like 2 kills there. Please don't kill the lightning dragon. Please. Oh, I killed the lightning dragon. I gotta kill his elemental phoenix. I gotta kill the elemental. Are you kidding? Of all the places, the one spot I couldn't hit. I had to hit either the elemental or the gold dragon in order to kill the elemental, but I didn't, and he kills me, and that's that. I think we win this game if I don't right there, if I didn't shoot the Hydra. If my Scattershot Blast Gold Dragon targets the Hydra, I lose because it hits these two that don't really matter, and it let his Elemental Phoenix stay alive one longer, getting one more blast off, meaning my Gold Dragon died, meaning I'm not doing damage enough to kill either of these guys. And see, he's not doing enough damage to really kill me. So imagine I'm hurting. Oh, maybe my Gold Dragon would have hurt me. Interesting. But no, see, he's gonna go in rage, and it's gonna increase his damage output up to 6. And he's got 4, he's got 2 more, 8. No, I think I win this. The fatigue is, it's gonna be close. I love that he's healing before he's punching. But now he won't. A little too much damage, hey? Just a little too much, yeah. Oh no! Honestly, man, if my Gold Dragon's alive there, and he would have survived if there was any other target that I hit that shot. What a close battle. That is very disappointing, man. It literally came down to that one miss. There was lots of other things that could have gone right or wrong, but that one thing was a major turnover. Legendary's not allowed. Everybody's got sneak, thorn damage. Let's do something similar to what we did before. Archmage this time with the death. And then let's focus. Let's do exactly what we did before. Oh yeah, legendaries are lost. That's a huge differential. That changes a lot of things. So then I don't really want to with the thorns damage. Boom, boom. Who are my best bloodlusters? I think we probably bring Warwick again. So this could be interesting, couldn't it? Yeah, that could be really interesting. And then I need like a big meat shield. What's my Peaceful Giant? I think we go Cube over in the front. Now look, we got Void with the heal. We got Void in the prismatic energy. We got Silence. We got a Life Leech. We got a healer. Why the healer in the back? Maybe we go there. But at the same time, I actually want the Haunted Spirit to just stay alive. Like, I don't want him to go in the first position and just fight. Because I think he's helping me stay alive longer. And if he goes here, between the Goblin Mech and the Haunted Spirit, you're letting my magic play stay alive longer, and we're preparing for a sneak. But what if my opponent goes all magic or all archery? The Haunted Spirit ends up being really non-functional. So in that context, actually, that makes me want to switch things around a little. Let's just lean in. Let's lean into what you know what I mean? Let's just do an all-out. We're going for it. Go. If my opponent does like a really high-powered melee play, I'm in deep trouble. But what I was aiming at doing is I'm expecting a front assault, and I'm really just trying to out-damage him. See if it works. Yes, this is the last match I've got to queue up, I think. Got my Archmage Arius, Magic Galore, Focus Fire on the front line. It was a melee sneak damage rule set with the thorns, so I decided don't go melee, even though you want to because of the thorns. And I thought don't put a melee monster at the back line. Just focus the front line down, and it seems to be working. My blind over here with the miss, the gluttonous cube staying alive, 4 hit points, 5 now. There's one just barely staying alive. The scavenge, the self-heal, just really putting in work. And we got so much crazy damage output. And I had probably 50 hit points here in the front line, right? The cube with 13, the 10 from the prismatic, the 9 from the phantom soldier, and we're getting tons of hit points from the my bloodlusting. So not bad, not bad. 31. Boom. Okay. Holy shield cripple. Boom. Boom. Already out there. It's always great. Get some more sneak out there. Boom. Boom. I got a good sneak play happening here. And then we got 2 more. What can we bring for 2? This could be interesting. The repair is irrelevant because I don't have armor. I could switcheroo my... Then I would lose a bowman. Not exactly... If I switch my summoner, I'd have to lose the dragon, which would mean I'd probably bring in like another 4 mana white. Probably bring in that, maybe. Potentially pretty interesting. But look, I could... Do we want to get rid of the armor? No, see, I got the sneak thing happening here. The archer's part of that. I think we have to go like this with the cleanse and the sneak. Or sorry, the cleanse and the speed improvement. We'll put it there to help the Pharaoh Spirit be even more evasive. You kidding? Okay, we got one more battle here. Chaos Gladiator, Summoner Tribe. So I went armor, I melee focus. Ooh, a little bit of, and I'm fast too. He's got the taunt, but that's okay. Like I was aiming. I'm totally okay with that. He's got the Inspire. This is a very beefed up Isgald. That's concerning. I don't have any armor. Oh, I do have armor. Okay, I don't know. I like his odds because the Isgald being what it is. Oh, there is no armor. I picked this guy because I don't have a better white team summoner right now. Wow, dude, retaliate and a miss. Are you kidding me? The retaliate is just kind of, that's huge. That miss is so annoying. Okay. Trample. Oh, my guy. Dude, what? Yeah. He's got to heal. I'm done. The trample, though. The Frost Giant. Like, this card gets so little play. And it just quietly sneaks into this play, in this context, and just did work. Dang, man. We came out flying on this brawl, and then we've kind of fallen off. We won 3 out of the first 4, and we've lost the last 3. We got one more. We're currently 4-4, right? 4 wins. Yeah, we got 4 wins. We got 4 losses. Oof. Okay. 2 more. Let's go. 16. Enemy arena. 2.5 million power. Okay, let's remember Fog of War means we can't do opportunity. Magic Reflect. So let's focus in on melee, maybe. Hang on. What would that be? Maybe obvious. We do archery. I think archery is the most like unexpected. Can we do a good archery team? I think green is kind of one of my more strong archery teams. It would look something like, you know, that. And then what do we got for throw in the front? Oh, dude, here we go. The Swamp Thing is interesting, but he's actually quite weak. Like, I mean, slow. What can I do for 3 here? I still like the slow and the weaken though, you know? What can I do for 3? I need to, like, I want to build a different tank though, is the thing. That's where that's the problem I'm seeing here. I'm almost tempted to go like that, but then I'm not going to do... Yeah, let's do that. And let's go like this and see what happens. So I've got speed, but the brownie's going to die right away. I think we need to go like this. Yep, we do. The earth element, like I'm giving my Spirit of the Forest more meat shield to defend behind. And then you know what? Do we have the chicken? Yes, dude. What am I doing? I almost forgot the chicken again. Make it happen, Captain. So he's got the archery buff as well. He's got similar style, but he has a proper tank. He doesn't have any heal for the proper tank, whereas I do. I think we have enough damage output. Now, he has a stun, but that stun's largely irrelevant. I don't know. I don't know. It depends whether his Cutter Breeze lands kills or mine does. My Cutter Breeze is better than his, so that's really nice. But yeah, he's got a proper tank and I don't. That's a huge miss. Oh, his Cutter Breeze gets a kill, but again, still his Cutter Breeze is only now as good as mine. My Cutter Breeze gets a kill. But I still have a proper tank at this point, whereas he doesn't. And we're gonna get another kill. Now he has his Earth Elemental, and he didn't get the kill. We finish it. This is huge, and we're out sustaining his damage output. Huge, big win. One of my stronger opponents. That one cost mana archery is so powerful. And I think this is our last battle. Let's get it. Okay, no armor, no magic. Everybody's got amp. So I'd be tempted to play a Thorns or a, you know what I mean, a Thorns or a Archery Reflect. I don't know if there's a lot of Archery Reflect in Alpha Beta, but there definitely is Thorns. There's no magic. I think we got to go peek, and then I definitely want to get out my Thorns and the amp. Let's like see if we can. This is my main tank. This is my you know what, main tank, secondary tank. Do I want a snipe tank? Not really, not with this sort of play. I think we lean into sneak melee damage output. Oh, there's no armor. There's no armor, Dwayne. Dang, there's no armor. Okay, no armor. Boom. Boom. No armor. This isn't as good a team, even though there's no armor over on the other side. We gotta, yeah. Or fire quick. Let's quickly see. Okay, this is the better team. So boom. Probably. Oh my goodness. I like the white team after all. Quick. Okay. Don't panic. Focus up. Hydra. Boom. Boom. We want the Inspire and the Res. I want fast monsters with high damage output. I do have a sneaker, so this would be really helpful potentially, but maybe we just lean into the frontal assault. Do we go? Oh, yeah. I want the speed. I want the speed, and I want the sneak defense and the strengthen. Go. Okay, we got one more battle here. Chaos Gladiator, Summoner Tribe. So I went armor. I melee focus. Ooh, a little bit of, and I'm fast too. He's got the taunt, but that's okay. Like I was aiming. I'm totally okay with that. He's got the Inspire. This is a very beefed up Isgald. That's concerning. I don't have any armor. Oh, yeah, I do have armor. Okay, I don't know. I like his odds because the Isgald being what it is. Oh, there is no armor. I picked this guy because I don't have a better white team summoner right now. Wow, dude, retaliate and a miss. Are you kidding me? The retaliate is just kind of, that's huge. That miss is so annoying. Okay. Trample. Oh, my guy. Dude, what? He's got to heal. I'm done. The trample, though. The Frost Giant. Like, this card gets so little play. And it just quietly sneaks into this play in this context and just did work. Dang, man. We came out flying on this brawl. And then we've kind of fallen off. We won 3 out of the first 4. And we've lost the last 3.